A high school chemistry teacher diagnosed with inoperable lung cancer turns to manufacturing and selling methamphetamine in order to secure his family's future. Hello everyone, welcome to another review, and this time it's not on a movie, no, it's on a TV show. Like I told you guys, I wanted to do reviews on everything, all movies, all TV shows, all miniseries. And this is the first one that's hitting my list for my YouTube channel, for this YouTube channel. And yeah, reason why I haven't been doing too many videos. Yes, you saw me doing a walkthrough of Breath of the Wild 2 for the Super Nintendo. But while I was doing that, I'm able to multitask. I'm able to play and watch something at the same time, pretty much. Only if it's like an RPG that I'm playing, an old school RPG where I don't have to really pay too much attention. I'm sorry for that, everyone. But yeah, no, my main focus was this show. And as of tomorrow, it will be exactly a whole week since I started this show at the fourth season. Yeah. So in this past week, I've seen the entire series. Matter of fact, I just finished watching the last episode of this series. Okay, so first of all, I gotta admit, the first time that I watched this movie, wait a minute, I haven't even told you guys everything else about this movie. Yeah, okay, so first of all, this movie sorry everyone, this TV show comes at the top number 4th spot of the best, as like the 4th best TV show of all time. And I totally agree with that. To me personally, it's an amazing show. This show has won 2 Golden Globes, has had another 151 wins, and all combined, it has had 235 nominations. Wow, that's gotta be a record. The entire, well, I shouldn't say the entire cast. The main cast, the ones that was through it all, from the first season to the last, all Bryan Cranston, Anna Gunn, Aaron Paul, Betsy Brandt, RJ Mitt, and Dean Norris. I have some other actors here on my list, but they were not in every single episode of the series. But they were the next top actors that were in a good part of the series, though. Bob Odenkirk, Stephen Michael Quezada, Jonathan Banks, and Giancarlo Esposito. Yeah. So what a cast. Wow. And this show had 5 seasons. It went from the year 2008. That's the year that this show started, and it lasted until 2013. Yeah, 5 years, 5 seasons. Wow. So yeah, now my thoughts on the matter. I'm sorry I kind of jumped ahead before. I have so many things going through my mind right now about this show because I'm trying to do a review, and yeah, I kind of jumped ahead. I'm really sorry for that. Basically, yeah, like I said, I find this such an amazing show. Now, before I do my thoughts, I gotta admit, the first time I saw this show was when this show first started, back in 2008. My tastes were not exactly up there yet, and back then, I really thought, I saw like the first 2 episodes, and I'm like, yeah, this is crap. But last year, after so many years and hearing a lot of people saying that the show is so amazing. Bryan Cranston is a genius. You gotta give it another shot. You gotta give it another shot. And after so many years, last year I decided, okay, yeah, let's give this another go. Everyone is telling me, no, you need to watch it. So let's give this another go. And last year, I loved it. I didn't make it to the last season of it, but I actually I thought I personally thought that this time around when I was watching it for the short time around, but actually second time around, the last year I thought I stopped at season somewhere in season 4, and I was wrong. I stopped after season 3, but this time I gave it another go, and I was like, okay, I have to do a review on this TV show. I'm supposed to be doing a review on this TV show. I gotta watch it fully, and I finally watched it fully, and so before I go into more details, what seasons were my favorites? Um, the entire series is amazing. So it's really hard to pick. But personally, it's really hard to pick. But for me personally, I think season 4 would have to be my most favorite season out of all the seasons. Some people might say no, 5 was the best. Other people might say no, the third one, the second one. No, the first one was the best. And to me personally, the 4th season was the best. How to say this? Okay, yeah. So, personally, to me personally, when a TV show first starts, the first season, some people look at like the first episode, the second episode as like the intro to the show. As I do not. I find the whole first season is the intro to the show. To me personally, and I gotta say, it actually was a great start to it. A great start. Second one, the second season, personally, it was a decline for me. I'm sorry, everyone, but to me personally, it was a decline in a way. Um, Basically, it was just repeating the same theme from the first season, and then later on in the season, they did a little twist, a little turn, and it actually, to me personally, it actually rejuvenated the show. It's like, to me personally, it felt like they knew what direction it was going, and they decided to turn it around. And oh my god, they turned it around big time. They did a great job with that turnaround, and it made the show even go even more. And third season got so much better than the second season. I thought the third season was awesome. The fourth season was the top peak for me. There wasn't a dull second, there wasn't a dull minute to the season. Then season 5 happened. To me personally, the season 4 would have been, the end of season 4, to me personally, would have been such a great way to end things, such a great way to end the story, to end the series. But I'm so glad that it didn't end, though, because season 5, the ending um, of season 5 of the entire series made more sense in a way, but I still would have preferred for them to have ended in season 4, because that would have been to me personally, that would have been the best closer for the series. But yeah, in season 5, to me personally, it got it like I said, Now, none of the seasons are bad. They're all amazing. But season 5, it was a little bit of decline for me. Not too much, just a little bit. And I'm still talking about the story, not the acting, not the cast. I'm gonna get to that in a very short time. I'm just trying to say about the story wise, what seasons were the best, what seasons were the bad, were worse for me, was worse for me than other seasons, and to me personally, the worst season would have to be season 2. The best season to me personally would be season 4. And not to say that the first, third, or fifth were bad. They weren't. They were awesome all around. Um, and like I said, the end of the 5th season series finale, it made sense. And I'm glad that they. And in a way, I am glad of the direction they went with season 5. And I was like, yeah, no, this works. This works. Everything makes sense. All the loose ends are all the loose ends that were there are pretty much gone. So like they didn't leave any loose ends whatsoever to the series whatsoever. All right, so that's the entire series, the seasons of for story wise. Now acting wise, throughout the entire series, amazing job, amazing all around. To me personally, Bryan Cranston, I agree with everyone. He was a genius, a genius. Not to say the other actors were bad. They were all, they were all very, they were all great. They all played the roles awesome, and yeah. Um, but Bryan Cranston was, to me personally, is the best one though. Bryan Cranston, uh, I didn't really know him back then, but I first saw him on Malcolm in the Middle, if anyone remembers that show, Malcolm in the Middle. Now I thought, at that time, well, that was when I was like, in my mid to late teens. Yeah, mid to late teens. And to me personally, I actually liked the show Malcolm in the Middle. I actually liked it. And back then, um, I saw him in the show, but I didn't know him as an actor per se. And I was like, yeah, the person who plays the father is good. He's good. And years later, um, I actually, the next time I saw him was actually in a TV show. It wasn't this. It wasn't this. That was like back in 2011, 2012. And the TV show was wrapping up. And, but he wasn't really, he was a guest star on like 2, maybe 3 episodes of it. And How I Met Your Mother. And that's when I started to watch a lot of his older stuff. And I'm like, he's a genius. He does work great. And I recognized him right away. I'm like, that's a father from Malcolm in the Middle. Oh my God. And so, yeah, I started watching all of his older stuff. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. He's a genius. He's a genius. And yeah, and now this show, he's a genius. Oh my God. I even saw him, I think it was in 2014, the Godzilla movie in 2000, that came out in 2014. It might have been 14, 15, something like that. I think it was 14 though. And I absolutely loved him in that movie. I thought he was awesome. He was great. I was pissed off that they killed him off in that movie. the best actor in the movie, and yet what did they do? They kill him off. To me, that was not right. That was not right. Um, yeah, yeah. Like I said, I've seen not all of his stuff, but most of his stuff, and everything that I've seen him in is like, oh my god, he's a genius. Like I said before, the other actors they all did a phenomenal job, but like, I'm sorry, Bryan Cranston, everyone, Bryan Cranston. Um, I do know that there was a movie of this that came out afterwards. What year was it? I don't think it was that long ago. 18, 2019, 18, 17, something like that. Um, Trying to get this name right. El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie, I think it was called. And I do need to watch that eventually. I haven't seen it yet. Nope. But I do know of someone that I work with at work, and he told me, watch it. Watch it. So yeah, no, I really want to watch it now because he's actually the reason why I went back to trying to give this show another chance last year. Yeah, and I'm glad that he did that because uh, we seem to enjoy the same things. So yeah, so I covered the story throughout all the seasons. I've covered the cast. What else that needs to be said? Oh wait, the graphics. Right, the graphics. Graphics throughout the entire series was just awesome. It kept getting better and better as the seasons went along. So I have no complaints. No complaints. Uh, no complaints about that whatsoever. I've covered everything. The graphics, the acting, the story. I think that's it. Oh yes, the soundtrack. I didn't really pay much attention in the episodes per se, and I'm sorry for that, everyone. I I got like I said, I was captivated by the story and the acting, and yeah, I was also playing the game too, but I was really focusing on this more, on the TV show more than the game itself that I was doing. Um, but yeah, uh, the intro had a soundtrack, and I actually really enjoyed that part, and I would always be like playing playing on words with that, and the soundtrack on the intro, I would always be trying to like voicing out the name of the show, Breaking Bad. Yeah, that's what I did. I don't know if you guys heard me though, but anyhow, so yeah, I've covered everything. Love this movie. IMDb with all the users combined gives this movie a 9.5 out of 10. And I agree with that rating. I wish I could give a 10 out of 10, but like I said, I can't. Because always room for improvement. Not to say that this movie could use improvement. To me personally, this movie is pitch. Movie. I keep doing that. It's not a movie. It's a TV show, Rob. It's a TV show. Um, this TV show, to me personally, this TV show was pitch perfect all the way through, pretty much. And like I said, I'd like to give it a 10 out of 10, but and I can't. So I give this a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10. Yeah. So I want to thank you all for taking time to watch. And if you love this TV show or didn't love this TV show, you can let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think, what your thoughts are. I always love your comments, whether you love the movie, love the TV show, or hate it. You can like this review if you liked it. You can give this a like if you like this review, and you can subscribe to my channel if you love my content. So thank you all for taking time to watch, and join me for another TV show review I tend to do soon. I am out.